Well, hi guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry. So in my last video, I told you I was going to be canning not so ugly chicken. And there's debates out there. Everybody's got a different idea of what they like, and that's what makes this world go round. I like it par cooked. I don't mind it completely cooked, and for what I use it for. Okay, so then the discussion came up, and I may have to do an ugly chicken video just to give it another test, because I'm gonna tell you I haven't done raw packed chicken breast in, I don't know, years. So I'm willing to test it out again. Maybe it was the chicken that I had, I don't know. Anyways, tonight though, this is pre-cooked and I've got it warmed up. It's not screaming hot. I've got to heat up my broth. I've already got about a half a quart of chicken stock in here, and this is chicken stock I had in the pantry, no sodium added, and kind of a bone broth. I use the bones and all that, so about a quart and a half. If I need more, I'll make up some more, but no salt added in that. I know a lot of you were, well, not a lot of you, but there was a couple people, maybe. Yeah, a couple people that were concerned about the amount of salt, and literally for 6 pounds of meat, I might have used a teaspoon and a half. If I put a half a teaspoon in each jar, that equates to a whole lot more than that. So, that being said, we're gonna get this jarred up, get this heated up on the stove. This is gonna be boiling hot to go in my hot jars, and my hot meat, blah, blah, blah. All right, anyway, you guys, I hope this inspires you to hit that thumbs up. It helps me out so much, and if you'll share the video on your Facebook page or a group that you might be in, that would be awesome. And always hit that subscribe, turn that red button a beautiful gray. All right, come on in, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. Quick and easy, it's so easy, and I'm doing it after work. All right, come on in. Okay guys, I'm gonna show you one jar at a time. Or I'm gonna show you one jar, and then I'm gonna get with the rest of them. How's that? Okay, so I've got my warm chicken. It's not screaming hot. We're gonna go ahead and get this into, and it smells wonderful. It's all cooked. I know some of you like to par cook, some of you like to raw pack. Hey, it's your deal. Do it, do you. Please do you. Okay, and we want 1 inch of head space, and I'm gonna go ahead and pack these in here pretty good, because I know I can. And then we need a little bit of broth in there. Let's pack one more piece. And there you go. Okay. So I'm gonna save this one. I see a space down here. There we go. So now I've got, we're gonna do my broth, and or stock, I should say. It's technically stock. It was cooked with chicken, and it's real light. It's so good by itself. So if there's any left, I can always have that make a little bit of a soup. And I like to go ahead and give me a deep bubble. I do not like any meat sticking out of a liquid. That's part of my problem with the raw packing too. I don't know. It's just me. It's all personal preference. I think that's why the guidelines are you can do what you want. So now the liquid is covering it. I'm going to go to the next jar. The jars are hot. They've been waiting in the canner. The jars are hot. The meat is warm. The stock is hot. There'll be no thermal shock. Now I'm going to put a Tatler lid on, and I grab them. If you watched my last video, you know how I marked the gasket. I'm gonna grab the ring, or the gasket and the lid, and these are not easy seal lids and rings, so you're gonna finger tight, back off a 1/4 of an inch, and now it goes in the canner to wait for the rest of the beauties. Look at that, it looks delicious already. Okay, this makes great chicken soup, by the way. Okay, next jar. I'm gonna fast forward from here on out, and I'll get them in the canner, where I'm gonna put the lid on. It's gonna vent for 10 minutes straight, venting a steady stream of steam. And then after that, we put the weight on. My altitude, it's 10 pounds, 11 pounds on the gauge. And once it comes up to pressure and it starts jiggling and it stays at that pressure, we're gonna can this for 75 minutes. And we'll be back when I take them out of the canner. guys, to reiterate, I have 7 pints with broth of pre-cooked chicken, just done. I mean, it's just done. And chicken stock, sorry. And in the canner, 3 inches of water, all those things. Like I said, go watch the video I did, the last video that I did. I'll try to link it down below or up above. Anyhow, this chicken is going to come up to temperature. It's going to spew a steady stream of steam for 10 minutes. And once that happens, that's part of the timing, so don't skip that step. Then I'll put my weight on. And it's 10 pounds for my altitude here. You need to check your altitude to see where you're at. I used to be at 15 pounds when I lived in Nevada, but I'm not. I'm almost at sea level, so I'm really close. Anyway, 10 pounds of pressure in the canner for 75 minutes. Once it starts jiggling and dancing and releasing pressure, yeah, then you can start your timing, 75 minutes, and then once it's done, you just let it come down off naturally, and that's when I'll bring you back. But I'm excited to have this on the shelf, and I'm excited to bring you a couple of recipes I might have already shared, but you know what? I've got a bunch of new subscribers. I want to share everything with all of you. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All right, guys, let's, well, we're just going to sit back. Stay near, I have an open concept home, so even if I'm over there sitting by the fire or I'm working on my computer, I'm right here. I can always keep checking. And I do keep an eye on it until I get it regulated. So, all right, guys, we'll see you in a few when we're taking them out of the canner. Oh, and I let that canner really acclimate, especially in the winter. Okay, guys, so I've loosened the lid. It came off of pressure. I've loosened the lid, and now it's time. Okay. And I have to get 2 pot holders because I'm going to tighten these Tatler lids. Okay, so these are coming out. The water is really clear. I don't feel like I had a lot of siphoning, and that's all about regulating your temperature up and down. And so this lid looks like it's already sucked down, but I'm going to tighten that. Done. We'll get this, and look how beautiful. It's gorgeous. Yay. Yay. Okay, so I'm going to tighten all these lids down. They already look like they've sucked down, and we're going to get this out on the mat. This, I leave the lid and let all the steam out for a good 20-30 minutes sometimes. You don't want to leave it for too long, like hours would cause flat sour, but in this case, these lids all suck down and I really don't have to do much, and I don't have a lot of hot. I mean, they're still hot, but my jars are already sealed. So there you go. So I have 7 pints of sealed Tatler lids. I will bring you back and show you the end result. So don't think that I'm not going to show you. I'll bring you back. I'll show you the end result in my next video. The water is clear. We have almost 0 siphoning. I mean, I'm sure there's some, but nothing that I can see in the water. So we'll bring you back for a post-canning video so you get to see what happened, what I think could have changed in this, and maybe a taste test. We'll definitely do a taste test next. All right, guys. I can't wait to see you next time I have 7 pints of a delicious, not so ugly chicken, and the water is super clear. All right. All right. We'll be back. Next video coming up. Oops, one more. All right. I'm excited. Look at how beautiful that is. It's gorgeous. All right. I know it's nighttime. It's almost actually it's almost bedtime. So even after work, to get it done, start to finish, cool down and all that, I started and got it in the canner by 6. It was venting, and now it's 8:45. So that's how long of a process this is. So that's why I'm doing it in 2 nights. All right, guys. I'll see you next time for another delicious recipe and or a fantastic jar of home canned chicken in a recipe. All right, bye.